of Westport Historical Society, and I want to thank you all for coming. I'd like to begin by introducing the Board of Directors: Anne Duffy, Simon Robertson, Leamy McNally, and myself, James Kelly, and our Secretary, Brona Joyce. As this is an AGM, we have a certain amount of admin to get through, but I look forward to us holding ordinary meetings very soon, where the focus will be purely on local history. More on that later, but to begin I now call on Brona Joyce to give us the Secretary's report, please.
This is the second, is it not the minutes of the AGM, last year's AGM? Yes.
Well, to begin.
This is the minutes of the AGM for the 28th of November 2023. Chairman James Kelly welcomed the attendees. He then introduced the Secretary, Brona Joyce, and the Board of Directors, Anne Duffy, Simon Robertson and Leamy McNally. The Chairman said that in compliance with our Articles of Association, he offers his resignation from the Board and offers himself for re-election. Leamy proposes that and Anne Duffy seconded the motion. Anne Duffy offers her resignation and offers herself for re-election. James proposes and Leamy seconds it. James then asked for a proposer and seconder for the re-election of office holders to their respective offices. Leamy proposes and Simon seconds. Brona Joyce then gave the Secretary's report. Anne Duffy gave the Treasurer's report. If anyone wanted more details, the accounts are published on the Charities Regulator website and are available for anyone to view. James then proposed that O'Sullivan's and company be reappointed as the company's auditors. This was seconded by Anne. The chairman then gave his address. Any other business? John Callahan asked when the Historic Towns Atlas was due to be published. Simon replied that at the time of the presentation in the Heritage Centre in August, they had said it would be completed in 4 years. John also said that 2025 will be the year of pilgrimage and Croagh Patrick will feature. Harry Hughes raised the question of membership. James replied that this is something that he intends to address in the new year. James then thanked everyone for attending and we will be updating everyone on developments in due course. There being no other business, the meeting was adjourned. Just talking about John. So do you want me to do this? This is the Secretary's report. Throughout the year, monthly meetings of the Board of Directors were held. At an AGM on the 13th of November, a special resolution was passed, changing the name of the company from Clubay Heritage Centre Company Limited by Guarantee to Westport Historical Society Company Limited by Guarantee. That name change necessitated the adoption of a revised constitution, which was also approved at the AGM on the 13th of November. Clubay Heritage Centre is open all year round apart from the month of December. It is manned by myself, a volunteer, and 2 participants on Thus and Community Employment Schemes, Kathy and Eamon. This year we welcome visitors from the following countries: South Africa, Poland, Ukraine, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the usual Irish, English and European and US. We run a schools programme which is availed of by most of the primary schools in the area. We have a booking actually for Convena School on this coming Thursday. There have been some improvements made in the Heritage Centre in the past year. We've had a new heating system installed, new IT equipment and new shelving has been purchased. For the months of July, August and September, we ran our very popular free historic walking tours every Wednesday at 11 AM. Although they are free, most participants give a donation when they know it is for the Historical Society Heritage Centre. Apart from the free walks, we also offer historical walks for groups visiting the town. In fact, I have been booked to do a walk on St. Stephen's Day by one of the hotels as part of their Christmas package. Anne Duffy and myself represent the Historical Society on a new initiative proposed by Fáilte Ireland, which is called the Clubay Famine Chronicles Cluster. The idea is that the proposed cluster will provide a mechanism for bringing famine-related stories and locations together. Alan and I are also booked to attend a tourism marketing event in Brafey House Hotel on the 5th of December. I would like to thank Anne, Kathy, Eamon, Anne Ludden, Simon and Aidan for all their help during the year in keeping the Heritage Centre going. And just finally, I think everybody knows that just for one night only, it's all to do with Black Friday, we are offering our past journals for €1 each, and it's only for tonight. It won't get it any other time. So that's the end of my report. Just on behalf of the Historical Society, I would like to thank Rosalie and her team for making this room available to us.
Thank you, Brona. And I now invite Anne Duffy to deliver the Treasurer's report, please.
Thank you everybody and welcome. I'm going to give you the overall figures for our financial year to the 31st of March 2024. Our year goes from the 1st of April to the end of March. So our income up to the 31st of March 2024 was 16,666. Our expenditure was 9,171 and we a surplus of 7,495. Our expenditure was 22% lower than the previous year, but our income was 25% down, a significant factor in both cases being the cost of income generated by our publication of the Men of the West book. Since our last AGM, I'll give you the amounts we have received in grant funding. Under the Community Support Fund administered by Mayo County Council in December 23, we received a grant of €1347 for IT equipment, allowing us to purchase 2 new PCs and a laptop. Under the Local Enhancement Scheme, also administered by Mayo County Council in October 24, we received a grant of €861.98 towards the cost of purchasing storage shelving for the Heritage Centre. And if anybody, as Brona said, wants to see, view the reports or the financial accounts in detail, it's available on the Charities Regulator website. Now, I'll give you a breakdown of admissions, etc. in the Heritage Centre. Our visitors, the admission sheets, we had 1683. 1,683. Cash, we got €5,987, and through Sum Up, which is our little machine, we got 1,495, making a total of 7,482. Journals, €620. Genealogy, 165. Our walks generated €950.50. Now, our walks are advertised as being free, but if anybody wishes to give a donation, and that's what we got, 950. And also, great feedback, because I have been there, at the time, and people have come from the walks. So the total overall of the income was €18,550.10. So that's what we have for the year, and I have to say it's all generated through the Heritage Centre out of the quay at the moment. That is our income, and they're the various streams of income that we have. And our walks just take place in July, August and September, isn't that right, on a Wednesday. So if anyone has any questions, and I have to thank Kathy for putting this spreadsheet together. Thank you very much, Kathy.
Thank you, Anne.
I just got a phone call this morning to say it was ready, and I had just been ready to go out and get figures together, So thank you very much, Kathy.
You're welcome.